Coming up next on Nick at Night, Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Then, The Wee Hours with Craig Knightley. Followed by Movie Night with Will Devakis. That's next on Nick at Night.
From the YouTube dojo, far away from Ben Affleck's nagging, it's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now a man who thinks that Ben Affleck is too naggy and too beggy for show business. That's right, you guessed it, Mr. Ellie Connie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Connie Muller. What's on my grasshoppers? Alright, tonight's Shoutout Spotlight ones are Specs, Power, Camera, Disband, Edits. Net 509 is vigilante videos. The Rockers with this movie night and movie auditions. The Anthony Pente show with his reactions. Lex Brooks with his gameplays and whatnot. Emmanuel Gab with his singing covers. Michael Zycast with his iMichael program. And pretty soon it's iMichael Logged in Time movie. Rebecca K. Not the Slack. Swagger Vortex on 3VA Studios with all things voice acting and things like that. Emotional Fireflies 97 with all things random. And Plumber J2 exclamation mark. The game shows and things like that. Now, I am so sorry for the delay, but I had to do a second take because things were not working well. And trust me, if you ever had a situation when things weren't working well, you know exactly how I feel. But we're talking about Ben Affleck. He wants all the money in the world. And I'm serious, all the money in the world. That's right. Of course, nobody really cares about him. He's going to make an appearance in the Flash movie as Batman. Really? Can he still do those kicks? No, he cannot. Now, he wanted to be in the Mallrats 2 movie as well. Of course, he had to ask Kevin Smith for an even bigger role. All he had at first was a cameo in the movie, but after a lot of begging, he was able to get more lines. Wow, that guy wants his money. That guy wants his money. And now it's time for Adam's Corner. Keep in mind, this is going to be weird, random, and all those other things. So, your discretion is advised. Yes, it's time once again for Adam's Corner. Trust me, you want to look at this, with caution, alright? Because it will be ridiculous. Your discretion is advised.
Ben Affleck. Who is he? He's a man who's trying to play Batman one more game. But let me ask you a freaking question. Where is he about to play Batman? The Flash. Now, you might be asking, what the hell is the Flash? Now, it's a movie. I bet you were thinking about that one TV show. No, you're wrong. It's a movie. The Flash. Now check it. You will be in the... The fuck did this say? What did it say? You'll be in the
Mallrats 2 movie.
This movie is about two rats, right?
Right.
Remember Ratatouille is his brother. Ratatouille and Ratatouille. What the hell am I talking about? He begged Kevin Smith to give him a bigger role.
Look at the next note for why.
Apparently, he did. No, I got my own reason. Because he took the cheese, and now he wants the bigger slice of cheese. But check it. He originally had a cameo in the film. Well, yeah. Because you ain't a fucking draw, bro. Now, let me tell you why. You ain't a draw. Let me just walk over here. Because you Batman. A bootleg one, at best, no one wants a bootleg Batman as rat in their film. But anyway, he loves money. Money tastes good. And would you look at the time, I'm ready for my damn cornbread. Look, eat that cornbread. Look, eat that cornbread.
Wow. Like I said, that was interesting. Well, it's time for the top 8 list with MP. Let's go. tonight's category, top 8 things that Ben Affleck wants tonight. Number 8, bigger roles in movies. 7, his own TV show. Number 6, a mansion. 5, a huge bathtub. 4, his own spa. Number 3, a gym. Number 2, a barbershop. And number 1, ironically enough, beans. Who wrote this anyway? You did. Really? Oh. I'll be right back. Thank you, MP. You're still watching Weeknight Update, kids. So here it is, your Friday night.
Okay, what can we do to improve the education of our students?
We could pay higher wages to teachers and staff to help support them.
How about 50 more standardized tests?
Yeah!
You know, too many people still buy carpeting the old, slow, frustrating way. I sure hope you're not one of them. They spend days shopping around from store to store, and then when they do decide, it's weeks before they get it delivered, sometimes even months. But you don't have to do that, you know. All you have to do is call us at 588-2300. We're Empire, and we'll be out to your home within hours with carpeting you'll fall in love with. And we'll have it installed in 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days, that's all. Our prices still start at only $6.95 a yard, including polyfoam padding and professional installation. We offer credit terms with no installment payment for 60 days. And if you order 2 rooms or more, you get this nifty little Bissell rug shampooer. Absolutely free. All you have to do is call. 588-2300. So what'll it be? 3 or 4 weeks? Or 3 or 4 days? Empire!
Edward Scott and the boys. Yes, Edward Scott. How you doing tonight, Ed? Doing fine, thanks. Doing fine. How about yourself? I'm doing all right. Nice music. You're getting better at composing your own music, huh? Well, we've taken some time to actually compose some stuff. Well, it shows. It really has shown. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for The More You Know. Let's see what it's all about, huh?
Okay, name a celebrity who has worked with Matt Damon.
Ben Affleck.
Correct. And when will we do the More You Know segment about him?
Right now!
Let's go.
And now, because Ben Affleck still won't talk to anybody who isn't Craig Knightley, it's time once again for The More You Know.
Wow. Ben Affleck's career has gone through a lot over the years. Yeah, he used to work with Matt Damon. Now he's going to be in a Mallrats sequel.
That's only because his daughter loved the original.
Yeah, and his role was originally supposed to be smaller, too. Times have changed, huh?
Wait, he's also gonna play Batman in the new Flash movie. That's weirder than a mud in a smoothie.
Another smoothie joke? You've gone a bit too far. This won't work in anybody's car.
Will you two please knock it off?
You're right, sorry. We just got a little carried away.
Anyway, isn't there something we should all learn from this?
Yes! Always have people help you get big roles in the movies.
That does seem to be pretty helpful. Ditto.
Also, you can't despise a guy for being in a Batman movie.
Exactly.
This is just a friendly message from all your friends at the Weeknight Update and Nick at Night.
The more you know, the better.
This has been The More You Know. Now back to Weeknight Update's Ben Affleck Spectacular. Then stay tuned for another episode of The Stars of Nick at Night. And after that, the wee hours will roll along with Craig Knightley and his guest Ben Affleck. That's all coming up next on Nick at Night.
Will Ben Affleck watch this?
Not a chance.
The More You Know was taped in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.
Hello out there from TV land, a beautiful place to be. Nick at Night, better living through good TV.
That's right. That is only available on YouTube and on Nick at Night. Better living through good TV. That's right. I said it. And it doesn't get any better than this, right? Let's have some talking time. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
1808, BBC, before your common era, all the kickins and the lickins came together. And you know what they did every day at 8:08 and 8:04 and AM, PM, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, and all times of the day? Stay with me here, alright? They did this following rhyme. Talking time, English, Spanish, Raven, French. Talking time, you only care for sadness. Okay, that probably didn't work, and I'm sorry, but what can you do? What can you do? Hey, let's talk about Ben Affleck, huh? Now, check this out, alright? He has actually played Batman once before, but this time, he is actually going to play him in the upcoming movie entitled The Flash. Now, of course, you know, people have been talking about him for years. Some love him, some disparage him, and some refuse to even see him in the role from the very beginning, while others consider him an underrated favorite who deserves more chances to play the role on screen. And I'm like, really? Do you really want Ben Affleck to play Batman? Because the moment that we get Ben Affleck to play Batman more often, that's the moment when we realize, oh man, what did we do? What did we do? Meanwhile, The Flash isn't set to come out in theaters until the summer of 2022. And considering how everything has gone up until this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we have to wait until 2025 to actually see it. But what can you do? Anyway, you know what? Director Andy Muschietti said his Batman has a dichotomy that is very strong, which is his masculinity, because of the way he looks and the imposing figure that he has in his jawline. But he's also very vulnerable. He knows how to deliver from the inside out, that vulnerability. He just needs a story that allows him to bring that contrast, that balance. Really? He needs more than just a story. He needs acting lessons. You know, that guy needs acting lessons, I'm telling you. Once he gets some acting lessons, that guy will be alright. You know, but no. When was the last time he has been in an acting class? Alright, now, he's also doing the Mallrats 2 movie. Originally, in the Mallrats 2, aka Twilight of the Mallrats, he was not supposed to be the main character. You know, unlike his original appearance. Alright? However, due to a lot of begging and things like that, you know, apparently he is going to have a much bigger role in the movie as Shannon Hamilton. Shannon Hamilton. Sounds familiar. But anyway, Kevin Smith, the director of the film, said, and quote, Ben Affleck cameoed in reboot far more than a cameo. But we were texting and I was just like, he had mentioned Mallrats because he mentioned his oldest daughter makes fun of him for Mallrats because of how he dressed in the movie. She's like, where'd you get those clothes? He's like, I don't know. So I was like, well, you'll be able to tell her that you're in the next Mallrats if you want to come out and cameo. And he was like, she likes it too much. Better be more than one scene cameo, dude. Put me in a lot. And I said, alright, done and done. And I'm like, hold on. So the only reason why he has a bigger role is because his oldest daughter, likes the original movie. Something just doesn't seem right. Meanwhile, production has already begun for Mallrats 2, or is about to start. You know what? You know, they said they were hoping to get the movie done by the end of next year. You know, Kevin Smith said precisely 2021 is what we're hoping for. Now, hopefully, you know, that movie turns out alright. You know, because this whole thing sounds, weird. And the movie was also going to touch on current events. And I'm like, oh boy. Current events in a movie? This does not look good. This does not bode well for Mallrats 2. Especially not in the box office. I'm going to tell you that right now. It does not bode well. But, what can you do? What can you do? Well, that is it for tonight. Thank you so much to everybody who was involved in this little shindig of a program, that we call it from time to time. Please enjoy the ending experiments. Thanks again to everybody who was able to participate in this program. And I'll see you back here again on Monday. Alright, that's news. I'm out, skis. Roll back up. Hey folks, listen. You know, you've all heard that the staff of Weeknight Update now are looking for new members. But who exactly are we looking for? Well, we are looking for co-writers, editors, actors, actresses, comedians, singers, dancers, and just all-around kind people. Alright, so if you know any of those people who are any or all of those things, then please, I beg you, please, DM me at Ellie Muller 20 or Michael Zycast at Michael Zycast YT on Twitter, you know, with audition tapes or short messages, whatever. Alright, saying that you or someone you know happens to be either one of those or all of those things, okay? You know, and please do so by December 16th. Alright, December 16th. Because, you know, that's when, you know, all the new sketches would have to fully be produced. You know, I've already written the script for those sketches, but we need to get everything produced and everything else. So, the sooner you get your auditions or whatever it is in, the better. Alright? Thank you very much. Warning. The ending experiments are usually filled with some things that might be unsuitable for some of our viewers. But this time, it's just plain weird. Let's just put it that way, okay? With that being said, viewer discretion is advised.
It's Friday night. You're watching this show. That can only mean it's time for one thing. The ending experiments.
And now, a very special message from the original Dave Passions, and really the only Dave Passions, Mr. Emmanuel Gaffey.
Never beg for big roles in movies. That's like having mud in smoothies. Ben Affleck is a good chooser, but pretty soon, he'll be MD Cruiser.
Wasn't that unique and entertaining? This perfectly made bed says, you think that Ben Affleck would watch this? No, he wouldn't. That was a message from a wonderfully made bed, or a perfectly made bed. This Ben says, the holidays are coming. Is Ben Affleck ready for the holidays? Not really, Mr. Ben. Oh, I see. Well, carry on. This has been a message / conversation from / with Mr. Ben.
This is the bootleg Batman himself, Affleck's Christmas list. A mansion for two, some money too, a hat and fucking slime, eggs and dirt. What? Why dirt? What? Wait, what dirt? Alright, you right, dirt.
Okay, now, how can we describe Ben Affleck? Goofy, dorky, lame, selfish, greedy, and boring. I don't know where these writers get this from. What did we learn? Well, Ben Affleck is a greedy guy. He is really awesome at begging. And he is not a superhero, unless you look at the Flash movie. We have to go, it's 3 a.m. Now here's some music and sleep well.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
With the holidays fast approaching, I thought I would spend the next few weeks, for the musical performance time portion of the show, to give you some holiday classics. My version. Alright? Well, here's my version of a classic Christmas song that you probably remember. It gets a little crazy towards the end, but that's because I heard the doorbell and things like that. Anyway, please enjoy.
Merry Christmas from Nick at Night.